those old timers were such valuable people to draw off of. They did things that were amazing. In RMD, for example, the first ranch in Alberta, in Canada, was basically in Alberta. The McDougall started the first ranch. It's amazing when you don't think about it. The first school in Alberta was Andrew Sibbald, a man they brought out, the McDougals, to teach the kids in the orphanage. We got to remember where those things came from and who they were. And I know I've done articles before on them, but there's still things that we can pick up. There's things that their families should be picking up for us too. And it's important to do these things. And people don't think about it. We live for the minute, and we shouldn't be living for the minute. We should be preserving all those old guys that are around it. That Pete Heidelberg, like I said, that collected all those pictures. And it amazed me going through some of those things. I also look at this. I did work for the water resources and for that kind of thing for quite a few years too. In fact, we registered all the wells at one time, the two fellows that I used to work with. And it was really interesting because, irrigation's just happening now. I pulled up maps about irrigation system on some of the old ranch lands here were from the 1890s or 1880s even. And it's amazing. They were planning and doing things ahead of what we even think of today. So you've got to do something with all the information you have. It's a shame in a way. A good example, my grandfather and my one uncle and then one of their neighbors, I'm going through the Black Diamond history book. And I'm thinking, that looks familiar, that kind of thing. But they didn't have any pictures when they were busy haying. They weren't doing anything like that. But someone took pictures, and they named my grandfather and one of my uncles in the book that were doing that. We had no idea there was even pictures left on it. My grandmother had all kinds of thrashing machines and steam engine pictures that were huge. Well, that's just old junk. She threw it away. We do things without thinking. We don't think of what the future people might want to see or should be seeing too. Because life wasn't easy in those days.